powerful form of adornment and self-expression. And if you love jewelry, join me every Thursday night. We'll have free shipping, what's trending, my picks, and weekly giveaways. From inspiration to the designers to our amazing team who creates these collections, you'll have the inside scoop. What's not to love? Jewelry is the exclamation point at the end of your style statement. I can't wait to show you what's new. Come join me for the Jewelry Edit every Thursday on ShopHQ.
Celebrate a stone with show-stopping color during ShopHQ's first turquoise jewelry days of the year. Find the designs and styles to make a statement with more than 80 new arrivals. Featuring Gem Treasure's rare Sleeping Beauty turquoise. From white buffalo to spiderweb turquoise, get that carefree Southwest style. And get free shipping every day. Get poised for turquoise during Turquoise Days at ShopHQ and ShopHQ.com.
It's Monday. Happy Monday, everybody. Welcome into ShopHQ. My name's Hannah Timm. I'm going to take you shopping for our next hour together as we get into designer fragrances, some of the most iconic, sought-after brands we have here at ShopHQ at absolutely incredible prices for you guys to get home. So I want to share with you our preview item that's coming up in this hour. Yes, Aaron Kessler is here. We're going to pay a visit to Tom Ford. So I'm super excited about that. I know he is too. It is to die for, sophisticated, refined. It's a this day only price of $229.98, but I'll help you out there. Get it home on a value pay of under $40. Look at this packaging. I'm in love.
It's a bottle that's rarely discounted because it's Tom Ford. It's his original. I own this one. I bought mine here. It's one that's a unisex fragrance, certainly. And if you want the original, it is rich. It is something moody. It's an imaginary orchid, but at the center of it, oh, such a masterpiece. Truly the maestro of fragrances.
We need that in our life. And that's exactly what fragrances do, which we are going to talk about right now. Fragrance transports you. Fragrance puts you in a different time or a different place or a different mood or a feeling. We'll talk about all of that with our designer fragrances. But okay, we had to start off with one of my all-time favorites.
Oh, good.
Aaron Kessler is here. Let's introduce Aaron, if we can, properly, right? Because Aaron Kessler is our designer fragrance and luxury expert here at ShopHQ. It's our second hour working on designer fragrances together. I love learning from you as well, because I worked in fragrance at other networks. I've worked with some of like the biggest fragranciers in the United States, but I have got to say, you are an absolute expert with every single one of these fragrances when we break them down.
I love it. I love shopping with you. Welcome to the network, Hannah. It's so wonderful to have you join our host core. Now, fragrance, why does it matter? It's style. It's something that's different. It's something that's you. First and foremost, this is something that expresses itself differently on your skin versus somebody else, versus the person that sits next to you at work, versus somebody that you love and adore. So it's you. In a bottle, it is you. What do you want to express? What do you get to express? A fragrance, it is something so magical, so wonderful. This is part of the True Reflections collection, and it's pure honey.
Aaron, it is amazing. This is different than any other fragrance I have ever experienced in my life, in a good way.
Yes.
It is so incredible. Every single time I have sold this elsewhere, complete sellouts. Every single time we sell it here at ShopHQ, in fact, it just sold out again in April when I was shadowing. I think it was on a show with Jen Vick. It's back by demand today. This is yummy. It's feminine. It's kind of nostalgic too, with the hints of honeysuckle and honey. So you have all of these really great layers of notes here that all work synergistically together. The one thing that really sticks out to me in this fragrance in particular is the coconut that you smell in the base.
See, to me, it's a honeysuckle. Immediately, it's a honeysuckle. I'm going to hand this one to you.
Oh my gosh, I need to.
But it's something for spring, for summer, for daytime, absolutely. I would even expand and say for season favorites.
Yeah.
Now, we're talking about something that features a few key notes, and I want to call them out right away here. honey, like an alyssum. You know, like a little flower in the springtime that smells like sweet honey. It smells like fresh honey. It smells like it's right from the comb. That is what that is. But the richness of beeswax. So you know when you get that kind of stratified feeling, something that's fortified, something that has weight, and something heritage. Heritage is what beeswax smells like. But the honeysuckle is sweet. It's the trumpet flower. Growing up, so I grew up in the country.
Tell me.
I grew up with horses. I grew up with chickens.
Lucky.
On the front of the chicken coop, we
Oh
had
my gosh.
honeysuckles growing.
I need
It was
pictures.
pink and orange. Oh yeah, it's a good time. When the honeysuckles are always one of the first things to bloom, and you always walk by.
Right.
You get that warm air. You get that sweetness in the air. But this one is sweet but rich. It's ultra feminine. I think that perfectly fits the Kim Kardashian world.
Yes, it does. To me, this is a perfect scent for the summertime because you do have some of the warmer notes in there. But like we talked about, a little nostalgic with the honeysuckle, especially in your
vintage.
case there, Erin.
Yes.
It is absolutely to die for. If you're a fragrance lover, if you are a fragrance connoisseur, try something different here today. Nice big bottle, comes from the Kim Kardashian line. And something that I want to mention about Kim's fragrances is that she really had a hand in creating these fragrances. You know, a lot of the designer brands or celebrity-backed brands that we've seen out there in the marketplace, they just kind of slap their name on it. Here with Kim Kardashian, she had an inspiration for each and every one of her fragrances.
She does.
It's a must-have buy, Erin. $26.95 on your value pay. Bring it home for under $9. Free shipping on this and $6 off of your additional orders. The day that I ran out of this fragrance at my house,
Yes.
I was so upset because this was my go-to a couple years ago. It was like my thing.
And you always know when you find that one bottle. You know that person that stocks up on like 5 or 6 bottles because sometimes fragrances, the formulations, they change. Sometimes they get retired and then you have to go to the secondary market. I've done that. Some of those ones that are discontinued get so expensive.
Yep.
Shout out to 2003 Gucci Men. I cannot find it anywhere.
can't?
It's about $800 a bottle on eBay now. But here's the thing,
See,
this
that's what
one,
happens.
this is fun. The color of a bottle is always a clue. I've never seen a more honey amber colored bottle in my life. It matches a true reflection. So if you got true reflections from Kim Kardashian, same bottle, same collection. This is the 6th introduction in her fragrance family. So if you're a collector, if you want to line them up, how gorgeous, how stimulating, let's talk about the notes here.
Yes,
it
please.
opens, warm and inviting overall. I'd say that's the entire pyramid.
Okay.
But what does it open with? Voluptuous apricot. It opens up with that. Wild roses, pure honeycomb, the freesia. Freesia is a fresh perspective, and I really like that because it's a smaller flower, it's a brighter flower, it's a white floral, and it's combined with something rich and creamy and deep and warm. Apricity. It's something that I talk about, and I think this is the reason why this is a 4-season fragrance. With the honeysuckle, my mind went spring and summer first, and I was like, wait, no, the beeswax, all of that. You have the light, you have the warmth, you have the coolness here. What it does for you, it gives you the feeling of the apricity is in winter time. So this is leading into the opposite of the calendar, the warmth of the sun on your skin amongst cool air.
Wait. I was going to say that. I was going to say this is warmth on my skin in the summertime. It instantly transports me. We are going to sell out of this once again. 170 of these remain. This is sitting in a lot of your carts right now. I do not want you to miss out because it has different scent profile than anything I had ever experienced before. But when you break down the notes here, Erin, it's like, oh my gosh, they marry so beautifully together with the honeysuckle, the freesia, and then the vanilla base on the bottom. It is a match made in heaven.
Well, it's also a structure. So we talk about a fragrance in a different way here. These are more expensive fragrances from a quality standpoint. The price doesn't always reflect that, but I want you to know we pick these out because of a top note, a heart note, and a base note structure. They come together. They meld wonderfully. I would say your silage here, a little more moderate. Your longevity, moderate to long lasting, which we love and adore. But here's something that I want to draw the connection to. I want to connect the dots between a previous favorite here at the network, Prada La Femme, a much more expensive fragrance, but one of their key notes was beeswax, was honey. It was something signature to that, and it has this endless elegance to it. I always called that one, when it came to Prada La Femme, I called it, you know that pool that's like smooth on the surface, it's calm on the surface, but it's deep. You know that lady in first class, you walk by, she's well poised, she's well educated, but she's just there sitting, so self-confident. She has all of that elegance, all of the knowledge in the world, but it's because of listening first. This is a fragrance that listens first before it speaks, and it's such a gorgeous packaging, isn't it?
You are going to love it. Think about gift giving opportunity right now too. I'm telling you, even the younger ones will love this as well. So I think it's something that is completely ageless, would you say?
Oh yes, oh certainly. If you do want something that has that uniqueness to it, this is good. And we love that because it's not gonna smell like everybody else. There's a few fragrances out there that you're gonna smell. A lot of people have them, a lot of people love them. There's a reason for that. But here, this one's very cool. To have something that's you in a bottle, if you want to create that collection, I'm a collector at heart, you know that. If you follow me on Instagram, Aaron Kessler, ShopHQ, maybe even a little bit of a hoarder, but it's collecting if the stuff is good,
and you've got some stuff going on right now, right?
We do. We just closed at a house last week. We already started doing the renovations. We ripped down trees. We're starting painting.
It looks gorgeous. Please follow him on Instagram because I am living through you. I'm like, I love this process for you.
Thank you. Well, and I went ultra traditional in the past. Now we're going ultra modern. But here's something for you. Beeswax and honey. The beautiful honeysuckle on the inside, but vanilla. It keeps it warm, it keeps it alluring, it keeps it inviting. This is a big one. Now I want to touch on that size because you see it in my hand here. This is massive. This is the biggest size that we can get from Kim Kardashian's collection. 3.4 ounces equates to about 750 sprays. Just keep this one out of direct sunlight because a clear glass bottle. I don't want the sunlight, the UV to change the composition. It's already aged and composed beautifully to keep that magic for you.
It is a must-have buy. We're on our way to a sellout once again. This is a fan favorite fragrance. It doesn't matter where it is selling. This sells out every single time it is available. So this is your opportunity. I want you to stock up before we are completely gone once again. The packaging is gorgeous. Put this out next to all of your other favorite fragrances, but then this is your way to really fragrance your mood and your feeling. What are you doing? Where are you going? And Aaron and I have talked about this before. You have a wardrobe of fashion, right? A wardrobe of clothing. This is your opportunity to wake up in the morning and say, how do I want to feel today? Where am I going? So if that's speaking to you right now with all of these different notes, I love how we are describing this as we are sun-kissed. We are out for that wonderful summer day outdoors. The honey, the beeswax in here, that little touch of coconut that you smell on the bottom base notes mixed with your vanilla is just an experience to be had. But final minute for you guys to get in on this. This is your opportunity, everybody. You are going to fall in love. Limited quantities, but we also, if you are picking up additionals, we can save you an additional $6 off if you are getting that. So that takes your seconds and thirds down to $20 only. And this is a stock up. I would say stock up, get a few of these.
This is a really good one to do. So if you are shopping ahead for the holiday season, I always do that. I always love shopping the opposite of the calendar so that I'm ready, you're well stocked. If you have a gift closet, you know somebody's going to appreciate this. I want to share the box with you as well. So the box is gorgeous. It's golden all the way through, that Midas touch completely encapsulating. But the fun that designers have with the packaging of fragrances, specifically the bees, it's a raised design. It's actually repeated on the bottle. So you get this little emblem right down here. It's going to be a raised bee insignia. But you see the color, you see the richness, the mood, one more time, ultra feminine. If you want that ultra feminine signature fragrance, it's not overpowering. I would say you could do 2 to 3 sprays of this one. It does have great presence to it, which is very important. I'm going to expand. I'm going to expand slightly on the season here and include winter because of how rich the beeswax is.
It is. It has the warmth there too. And here's the thing, when you look at those top notes, you know, you're seeing the freesia, you're seeing the red rose and the mandarin blossom, but it is just a touch of floral on top. I think the other notes kind of overpower it with the honeysuckle, and but you do have that light touch of femininity with the florals as well.
And so you discover something every time when you smell a fragrance. The way we want to do it, it's like a fine wine. When you taste a fine wine, when you have a really expensive bottle, that once in a lifetime bottle, it's not the first, it's not the second, it's the third sip. By the time you get there, you're getting the character, you're getting the full story. The other parts, that's just a preview. So when you get it home, you're gonna try it out. You're gonna put it on your skin. What is it like for you? Check in over the full period of wear. Deeper concentration, deeper expression here. That means about 6 to 8 hours for a period of wear. Check in at the beginning, middle, and end of that. Top notes, first 15 to 30 minutes. That's very cool. When you break down fragrance, there's something so scientific, yet something so storied about it. From the top to the heart becomes the main player for about first hour to about the 5th hour, but at the base. If you don't crush your fragrance after you apply it, the open dry down allows you to get all of the credit for the base. wonderful vanilla, a pure vanilla, but Kim Kardashian created this one to give you pure femininity, and it really has that wonderful, it's one of those that has that kind of, you know, like the sparkle of gold jewelry, like the scintillation of that, it feels like this in a fragrance.
Oh my gosh, you are so right about that. It's a must-have buy, under $27. Listen, it is one of the best values in the entire designer fragrance show, and it's on its way to a sellout once again. Every single time we bring this out, we cannot keep this in stock. But I would say you're gonna fall in love with this. I did. I went through mine so incredibly fast. I was like, I should have bought seconds and thirds and fourths of them, because this was the fragrance that I automatically went to over and over again, especially as we work ourselves into the summer season. I know you're gonna love to have something fresh and different. 8 dozen left to go around.
Wow.
Aaron, we knew this would happen. Most of them are in your carts right now. Okay, so fastest fingers first. Confirm these orders to make sure that you are bringing them home. I love the packaging. It really just speaks to what this is creating as far as the scent here. But would you say daytime, nighttime, or a little bit of both?
I would lean
What do you think?
daytime first, but
Okay.
because of the beeswax and the honey, you could extend into nighttime, especially
that.
if it's going to be a summer evening, a spring evening. I think it has the versatility to do so. So let's break it down. From the top, you open up with a really great burst of freesia of wild rose. It's a red wild rose, by the way. You get mandarin blossom, so it's fresh. It feels like an orchard in full bloom with that warm breeze
6 dozen left.
going through the hills. As we move to the middle, though, this is very interesting. This is where we go to that Prada La Femme direction. Beeswax. It's stratified, it's fortified, it's wonderful. It smells like old money,
yummy.
but it's not too serious. And I want you to know that this is not a serious fragrance. This is a very pretty fragrance, very graceful fragrance. Honey and honeysuckle. So that's where the sweetness comes in. The beeswax takes it this direction for depth and mood and wonder, but then the other two, they bring it up to give you that full symphony of scent. Truly a glorious fragrance.
It's incredible, and it's selling out right now. Only about 50 of these left to go around. We have got to go right now because it is selling out. Aaron, once again,
We bring it to you every time.
our honey reflection has sold out. I'm so thrilled for every single one of you guys to get it home. And that, again, when we talk about fragrance, this is really your opportunity to dress your mood, dress your feeling for the day. Now, coming up in this show, we have your Dolce & Gabbana Devotion. Look at the packaging on that. We're also going to take a visit to our Estee Lauder beautiful Belle. That's incredible as well. So lots to talk about this hour. Don't wait on anything though, because I'm looking through my cards here and I'm seeing limited quantities, limited quantities, limited quantities on everything. Full hour with Aaron Kessler,
Oh,
of
there
course.
it is. Oh.
There it is. There's our Tom Ford. Nobody is waiting on this one
Good.
right now. I have not had this in my fragrance shows yet, but I couldn't wait to get my hands on it.
It's the classic. It's the OG. So I bought this holiday about 4 years ago originally.
Smells like money.
Doesn't it? And it smells like that jet set. It smells like the 5-star resort.
It does.
You know, when you get off the plane, you get to the hotel, and it's maybe 9 o'clock at night. Maybe
It's
a
so
Parisian
luxe.
night. It's very luxe.
How many dozen did you say? Only about 6 dozen? 6 dozen left to go around on Tom Ford Black Orchid. You're
And that
already
bottle,
shopping on
that's
it.
an icon. That's the icon of the hour.
It's needed. It is necessary. All right, moving on to a fragrance that, once again, this one takes me back as well. This was my signature fragrance all throughout my 4 years of college.
Oh,
It was
fun.
Jimmy Choo Illicit. It's a this show only price, so that price is only valid during this hour with Aaron and myself. $74.95 is going to bring it home. Use the value pay though, only $13, and everything is on free shipping here at ShopHQ. Let's break down the Illicit fragrance from Jimmy Choo.
Oh, she's really fun. So I'm going to use a description here that I've never used for another fragrance
Okay.
before. Atmospheric. It's sparkling, it's atmospheric, it's lighthearted, it's playful. But if you know this collection, if you've shopped the Illicit, the original version, that was spicier. That was more of that exotic, woodsier tone. Here, we've taken the woodsy note, we've combined it with citrus and white floral. So they blend together and it transports you somewhere that only Jimmy Choo can. The bottle is gorgeous. It looks like these beautiful kind of icebergs, these shards of ice going up and down the side. It looks like a wedge cut from Waterford, if you will. So in the fragrance here, what you have at the top, apricot, voluptuous, juicy, wonderful stone fruits, refreshing mandarin. Refreshing in the way that it's sweet, kind of feels like an Aperol Spritz, and I love that. Yeah, right?
I'm an Aperol Spritz girl.
We are at the season, aren't we? Or a Spagliato, if you will. But then the heart
my.
notes, we have rose, we have grapefruit blossom,
Oh,
we had
yeah.
jasmine. And what they did, they didn't crush it, but they pressed it. They pressed the heart. So they pressed those three florals together, and it's a really cool one. So rose, but not powdery. It's not vintage rose. This
Yes.
is modern rose. This is like a faceted rose that gives you all of that gleam. The base, though, it's cashmerean. So think of like the texture of a beautiful cashmere mohair sweater. That gives you the foundation for the pyramid.
Okay. But once again, it is a standout fragrance. Only 35 of these left to go
Oh, wow.
around, so very limited quantities here too. You get some of those really great fruity and floral notes that are combined in this one, but it is feminine. It's a feminine fragrance. Maybe this could be that date night fragrance. I don't know. Would you say evening on this one, Erin, or can we?
I would
what do
say
you think?
day. Mhm.
Daytime?
I
Okay.
think day would be a really nice expression over here. And I want to bring another one into conversation. If you like the Jimmy Choo
Okay.
Illicit, we have a very limited edition of the Bond as well. This is something that's just a different level of
That's just
collecting.
cool.
It's
Come on.
very cool. The box that comes with it is amazing. I was shocked that we ever had Bond here at the network. It's flowers. It's New York City flowers, Chelsea flowers. This is an icon. But that one, just a little mention if you're
Half a
shopping.
dozen there that are
Oh,
left to
good.
go around.
Good.
Item number 324133, brand new this month, and that one we only have a few.
It's really fun, isn't it? But it keeps it interesting. Always treat luxury here at the network like a capsule collection,
Okay.
like a trunk show collection, because restocks never guaranteed, never promised. We wait a long time to get many of these in. Many are one and done. The box, the bottle, but what's on the inside? Look at the color here. We see a light pink, so that's giving you a hint of the middle. I would say spring and summer are your ideal times. Daytime is perfection here. It's a big bottle. This is the big one that we have, but an eau de toilette. This is the first time we're seeing eau de toilette in the hour.
Okay.
It's something different.
Talk about the concentration there.
It's really nice because it means a shorter period of wear by design, not a quality difference. It allows you to transition to an evening fragrance. So if you put this on the morning, everything that you do is you get ready. This is the last thing you do before you put on your jewelry, your timepiece. You apply your fragrance to your pulse points. It's going to be your wrist, your elbow, the nape of your neck. Your décolleté is a really nice place for it because the heat from your body brings that structure to life. It just surrounds you. Now this one, again, from a mood perspective, flirtatious. I would even venture a little mischievous, but very atmospheric.
I like that. I like that a lot. Very feminine, beautiful fragrance notes here as well. I love how you talked about kind of that Aperol spritz moment. The mandarin just gives it that little bit of citrus
like a
right
little
there off the
pop.
top. Yeah, but yes, it's a mood brightener. I think that when they put the citrus in the top notes, it always just instantly brightens your mood, right? But then it is beautifully balanced with all of those other fragrances that you see as far as the notes are concerned, with the sandalwood and the musk on the bottom here. Let's talk pricing. $74.95 is going to get it home. Do not wait on this one. Very, very limited quantities on your Jimmy Choo Illicit. I think the packaging for every single one of these fragrances, from the bottle to the box it comes home with, it's the...
Oh no,
Erin.
seriously? Well,
That was a really fast sellout.
I respect the way you shop. I love it.
I love our fragrance connoisseurs that are at home. Nice job. We're so
Wow.
glad to see it.
That was so fast.
Also a fan favorite is the Versace. This is the mini bottle that we have available. You guys always love this every single time we bring it out, so you can start shopping on that. We have a longer presentation on our Versace Absolute Right today, and it is a must-have buy of under $18. Pick up multiples though. I can get you home your additionals for $8.99. It's so cute. You have to go meet me
Isn't it?
when you touch it. You absolutely have to. That's a non-negotiable. You have to say meet me.
I love the sound effects.
And the Victor and Rolf Flower Bomb. I think we're very limited in our Victor and Rolf as well.
Isn't that gorgeous?
This day only price.
It's the OG. It's the original. If you do get that one home, the wax seal, that one, it's like Mille Fiore, but done in fragrance. Like thousands of flowers. It's meant to be explosive. That's why they give you that flower grenade shape
A
for the
big
bottle.
bouquet.
Yeah.
I love that. Under $120 to grab that one up. Hey, shop online, shophq.com. Did you see our today's top deal yet? It's under $30. It is the perfect t-shirt dress that you are going to live in for summer styling. So you can shop hour by hour. Go back to our Christopher and Banks. We just had 2 hours with our gorgeous Becky Wright.
I love
Here
that dress.
is, yes, isn't it great?
I think Melissa's wearing this as well. Did you wear the ivory black?
I wore the orchid petal earlier.
Oh, fun. Yeah. So
Do you know what
pretty.
Melissa's wearing?
I think ivory black.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Easy styling and breathable cotton fabric on that as well. So make sure you're shopping our today's top deal and everything that we've shared from
They do
Christopher
fabric
Banks.
so well.
They really do. I'm
Don't
so
they?
impressed.
There's so much cotton in that collection.
Yeah, and today was my first Christopher and Banks show. I was so impressed with the fit of
Yes.
every single item.
Welcome.
Too.
I'm so excited to have you here.
Oh, I'm so glad to be here. All right, we're visiting an American classic, an iconic brand that is Calvin Klein, but we're looking at the Sheer Beauty fragrance. Under $50 is going to bring it home. You're saving 42% off of our everyday Shop HQ price. Now, who is Sheer Beauty?
Well, the original beauty was meant for advanced style, so think women 50 plus, but this one is natural self-confidence for everybody. I love the bottle shape. It's so elegant.
Isn't
Again,
it?
ultra feminine here, but you see the color. It's like the lightest rosé. You know, like a true French, like a burgundy rosé, a Bordeaux rosé, where it's just that lightest kiss. It's like butterfly pink. The bottle is teardrop shaped. The cap is absolutely stunning here. But this one, it's a sheer wearable formulation on the inside. It's the opposite of try hard. That's the best way I can say for this
Okay.
one. I don't play in opposites very often, but this one, it is the opposite.
I
It's so
appreciate that.
effortless, so wonderful. In the top, you get Bellini, red berries, bergamot. The middle, though, we're right here, right now, because the peonies, wherever you are across the country, are they blooming? Are they popping?
Yes.
Have you seen them? Actually, Minnesota, this is a little fun fact.
Okay.
We're the best place for climate for peonies outside of China. That's
No way.
So they originated in China. The cold winters here really help the peonies come to life in the best way. So fun.
Okay, and these are really cool top notes here. The Bellini, the bergamot is there, the Prince of Citrus we call that, and then the red berries. This is a very different fragrance profile, would you say?
A very different one, yeah. So it is going to be floral, but I would say it's a floral with a citrus component to it.
Yeah.
Peony blush. It's the best way I could describe this one because of that light coloration to it. An eau de toilette, very specifically by design, and they did it perfectly here. So it's not too heavy, it's not too present. This is not the one that you walk in and overwhelm the room with. This is that one where if you hug somebody, they get the whisper of the fragrance. If you
Subtle
love a sheer.
elegance.
And I think in terms of opposites here, I'd say the opposite of the spectrum would be nighttime, would be spicy, would be woodsy. This one, that perfect, elegant grace.
Buy more, save more deal. You are saving $10 off, so that will take your second, if you are stocking up, down to $38.95. But we have less than 60 of these left to go around. If you already are a Calvin Klein lover, this is really your chance to get a nice big bottle. It's 3.4 ounces. Look how beautiful the packaging is here as well. Anytime we talk about fragrances, we always talk about a perfect gift to give to yourself or to somebody very special to you. A fantastic way to go. We're talking kind of subtle elegance here with your Sheer Beauty fragrance. Bring it home on that value pay though, but don't miss out because we're limited with every single fragrance that we have in our hour here today. We've already experienced our first sellout about 20 minutes into our show. An American classic, an iconic brand that you can get with our Calvin Klein Sheer Beauty. Also, we have the Giorgio Armani up for grabs here today. Less than 100 of those to go around at a great price at under $100. Give us a little footnote of those.
I'm just going to say red is the color of the year. I know it's not the Pantone color of the year, but it's my color of the year. Unexpected red theory. It is taking everything by storm from fashion to home. That one, very romantic, very bold, like the red lip, like the red pump, like the red handbag. It's confidence in a bottle.
I was gonna say, she is a hot little number right there with that fragrance. Also, we have our Michael Kors Wanderlust that is available for you. It's item number 324137. Sale price today, $54.95. Everything comes home on free shipping, don't forget. It's time.
I love her so much.
Can we just have a moment for Tom Ford? A moment of silence as we all drink in the elegance, the sophistication. Like, I don't even know if I can be in the same room as Tom Ford right now, because this is like the most luxe, the elite, the diamond club level, would you say?
It's the penultimate. This is a different level. And we want to offer everything from all price points, from all designers here. This is his original. It is squarely unisex. I own this. I wear this. I love this one. So let's just dial back for a moment. What is Tom Ford and what is Black Orchid? The epitome of international style, of global style, of style for everyone. but it's opulent. The luxury of Tom Ford, it's never decadent in detail, it's decadent in heart, it's decadent in purity. Now this one, it's the original bottle. So he kept this. You'll notice the other ones are that chess piece shaped bottle, the shorter kind of square shaped ones. Those are fabulous. They're really fun to line up. But this, the Art Deco lines, the 1930s inspiration here, original box, original bottle. I bought mine here at the network because Tom Ford is never discounted.
No, that is one that does not go on sale. But listen, it's a this day only price right now for under $230. It's a nice big bottle. It's going to last you a long time. But if you are somebody who loves those iconic, sought after, elite brands, this is your opportunity to shop here. And that's why many of you guys have chosen ShopHQ to get some of these amazing designer fragrances. If you have not tried the Tom Ford, now is the time, now is the opportunity. Put this on value pay. Under $40 is going to get it home to you. And we're talking about how this is a unisex fragrance, right?
Yes, I strongly believe this one is unisex, and when you get it home,
Right.
it's very big. This is one that one spray is the perfect amount. I always limit it to one spray because I don't want to overpower the purity, the concentration here. And what he did, he found the purest, most natural, rarest forms of these
I'm
items on the
freaking
inside.
out on this one.
In terms of what the composition is here. At the top, I noticed a jasmine, I noticed a lemon, but before that, I noticed a spice. The spice is coming from the heart notes here, the base. I want to go bottom to top here. So
Go
we're
ahead.
starting off with Mexican dark chocolate. We get true Madagascar
Okay.
vanilla. We get incense, the texture, the vetiver, by the
I'm
way.
in love with the
Oh,
base notes on this.
the decadent vetiver. The base notes alone could stand as a fragrance, but he kept the story going. You know, when some people do like a little short chapter, he did the whole book. He wrote the whole book here in a fragrance.
really did.
The orchid. It's a Leopoldii orchid very specifically. The spices at the middle, they take you into this world. They take you into this fragrance that's transcendent. That word I don't use for anything else because transcendent, it really goes above, it really goes beyond, but it becomes one that if you can get it home today, in the future, the compositions may change. But you know, this is the one that I feel like everyone's gonna get that compliment. You smell so good. It's this one, it's Tom Ford.
It really, really is. Under $40 is going to get this home. I want you to try this out. Many of you have this in your cart right now. Do not miss out on the opportunity because we are nearing final quantities on this. Just about 60 left now to go around. So if you are a fragrance lover or a fragrance connoisseur and you have not tried Tom Ford, I want you to get this home right now. Check out of your cart, get that confirmation email. You're gonna be so glad you did because I think that when we break down the notes here, when you see it on screen, for those of us who do love fragrance and really know what we like, we're all kind of pointing to the patchouli or the incense or the spiciness or the smokiness here. We know that we are going to love this scent because you can kind of pick out the different notes that really speak to you and what works.
It's the twilight of fragrances, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
something totally different. There's a noon fragrance, there's an 8 p.m. fragrance. This is purely at the heart of midnight. Midnight sky with a pinpoint of stars across just a multitude. Millions of stars across the sky and the wisps of cloud. I love that one. It's very cinematic. This one I would say is a cinematic
I have to
fragrance.
touch you. I'm like, you're so right. You're so right.
And I'm going to apply this one. I think this one just really deserves its place in your collection. When you spray it, I want you to assess it at all levels. The reason why, first impression, that's where you're getting more of a floral forward focus. But the middle, then in about 30 minutes, the spices come through, the orchid comes through, everything else starts melding together. And the base note, if you don't crush it, notice that, I just let it openly dry down. By crushing it, we mean this. We're not going to do that. We want that whole symphony of scent to play out. If you crush it, you take the pyramid, you just squash it down. We want the full verticality, the full structure.
Thank you.
It's the full orchestra.
It is everything that you have wanted in a scent. It's refined, it's sophisticated, it is classy. It kind of takes me to a dark speakeasy moment where you have a cocktail in hand. It is nighttime. It's that subtle elegance and refinement, but super, super polished in the way of a scent. Get this home now, though, on your value pay. It's under $40, and it is going to be for him or for her. So you do have those top notes there with that light touch of florals, but then those base with the patchouli always speaks to me. The smokiness, the spiciness that you see here. It is such a well-rounded scent. I think that's why everybody falls in love with this.
It's one of the most famous scents as well. And I know it's one that's a different price point. It's a consideration. Totally understand. I'm right there with you. I had to wait a while to consider. And usually per year, I fall in love with the Tom Ford fragrance, and I wait. I wait and wait to see if they ever pop up on sale. But to get his OG, to get this as part of your collection, it's iconic. To gift this, by the way, I think this is really fun. So if you are gifting Tom Ford, you're gifting a name that everyone knows. You get the original box, the original bottle. It is full to the top, good from beginning to end. And that's because we have a piece that's a modern icon, a Hall of Fame fragrance. Now, in terms of the top, jasmine, gardenia, the mandarin, sure. That doesn't come through as much for me, but in the middle, you get so much that enters the stage. I love when you watch a ballet and you see everyone working in unison. You know it's really hard work. You know the physical prowess is absolutely insane, but they make it look so graceful. That's Tom Ford. The artist's artist is what you see on your screen right now. And for fragrance lovers out there, if you want to get this home, maybe it's a turn down fragrance. Maybe it's one that you wear to bed. I love that. I do that specifically with this one. Yeah. Oh, for sure. Why not?
What
or you
a
spray in your
great
home.
idea.
If people are coming over,
Yes.
maybe you spray the sofa, maybe
The
you spray...
signature scent, which I have literally gone to hotels and said, what is the scent in here? Because you fall in love with it, right? And it takes you back. I mean, we've always talked about how fragrance can really create that mood and a moment. Not only that, it can take you back to a time and a place and a memory. And sometimes I think about that and I get emotional to maybe like a moment that takes me back to my childhood or where I was at that specific time. Our sense of smell is our strongest sense, directly linked to memories. And so what a great way to maybe get a new fragrance home right now and start creating those memories right now. Maybe you're celebrating something for yourself. Maybe you've always had your eye on Tom Ford. This is your chance to scoop it up. We only have about 50 left of these to go around. 4 dozen now. Everybody, you've got to check out or you are going to miss out on this opportunity. It's such a great price here, under $230. This does not happen anywhere else.
It doesn't. And you can go to all the department stores. The fanciest ones carry them. But Tom Ford, it's the brand, it's the piece. They'll have the full collection lined up, and it's really fun to see it. It's one that typically is so out of reach. They don't offer value pay. They don't offer opportunities like this. Truly a trunk show. We debuted this years ago here at the network. We had to wait years to get it back in. We've had Velvet Orchid. If you have Velvet Orchid, I highly recommend that you have both of them home. They're different expressions, but wherever you go, maybe a tuxedo moment, maybe a little black dress, maybe it's just for you, maybe it's dinner, and I love doing this. It's that one fancy dinner where you're like, you know what, tonight's for me. This one is for me. I'm gonna sit at that table, I'm gonna order everything my heart desires, and I want it all.
You don't have to. You don't have to go without anything here with this fragrance because it is all in that scent. It really does tell a story, which is something we love about our fragrances here, from the top to the middle to the base notes to the amazing dry down that you're going to have throughout the day. Tom Ford is refined and sophisticated. That is exactly how you're going to feel when you put this on. Free shipping to get that home, but check out, many of you have it in your cart right now. We also have our Calvin Klein Eternity available. That is item number 323909. Gorgeous fragrance notes there, from pear to jasmine and sandalwood. And we have our Bottega collection here as well. This is item number 324024, under $80. What do we think about this fragrance here? Only 20 left to go around.
It's like a finely tailored suit, isn't it? Very clean lines. It's very well done. You know those fragrances that have that expertise level to them? If you want one for the gentleman, or maybe it's for Father's Day. Father's Day is coming up in June. It's not all that far off.
It's not.
A graduation present, maybe high school, maybe college graduation. Very professional.
And Jimmy Choo, only 20 left. You are loving it. That is our illicit flower fragrance. This show only. That's why everybody is checking out, grabbing this up while we still have quantities remain. And while that price remains, under $13 on your value pay, don't miss out on that one. Okay.
Oh, he's so cute.
It's time for the little meet me.
Little buddy.
This is my host pick. Jeff is laughing too. You have to. Under $18 is going to get this home for you. This is from Versace. Now, you do have 2 value pays. If you are just picking up one, only $8.99. But if you are getting additionals, which most people do when we talk about our Versace Mini, I can get the seconds and thirds home for $8.99 if you are picking up a few of these. Oh my gosh, how sweet is this?
They all come with the box. They all come with the original bottles here. And it's the original, the big ones, just shrunken down. So it's that try me size, the collector's size. Yeah. If you don't want to commit to the full bottle, I totally understand. I'm right there with you. Sometimes deciding is hard. The power is in your hand today. If you want those random stocking stuffers, just a little something that's better than any other stocking stuffer, this is it.
And now, the price.
The price is fabulous. Versace Bright Crystal in an absolute. We see that pink has been saturated more here. We went from like a pink diamond to a pink amethyst. So it's going to have a deeper pink concentration to it. In the top notes, you get the pomegranate, you get the yuzu, you get icy accords. But what they did from the original Bright Crystal to this one, they moved the raspberry from the top note to the middle, to the heart note. So it has more presence, it has more of that sparkle, it has more of that energy behind it. This fragrance, the original, I would say softer, more luminous side of Versace. This one, I would say it's vibrancy. Vibrancy all the way.
Yeah.
Of course, you get in the base here, the same base as the original.
Yep.
You get the musk, you get that amber, vegetal amber, so it has a slightly green note to it, but just very slightly.
Yeah, I was gonna say the brightness is really something that pops with this fragrance here. So you do have that, it's vibrant, the peony you're going to smell, the raspberry I'm smelling right off the top here. Now the average order is 2 right now, but I only have about 170 of you who are able to pick up multiples. So this is really your opportunity to stack up while I can give you the extra savings on your seconds and thirds. If you are doing that, your second will come down to $8.99. When we talk about the world of Versace, this is not a brand, this is not a line that I could say I could get this home for $18. So I'm a Versace lover myself. And so I'm saying, okay, I have the handbag, I have the sunglasses, I want to try the fragrance. I think that's what many people are doing right now.
Wearing designer every single day. I can't go to the Versace store and say yes to a sweater or just a shirt that I'm wearing occasionally. And people know if you wear it more often. But here's the thing, a fragrance, you can wear it every single day. You cannot overwear something like this. When you have a signature fragrance, a fragrance that says you, it melds with your chemistry, it melds with your personality, that just becomes iconic. That just becomes so closely associated with you. And then maybe you graduate. Maybe you go from the collector size, maybe you level up to the big ones. I don't think we may ever get the big ones in. But if you want to get this home, it's the same concentration, the same bottle, just a very different type of opportunity here. The box, gorgeous. That is going to come with every single one. This was actually the origin of what we call vanity candy. So Kathy Norton and I, years ago, it was this bottle in the Bright Crystal. We looked at the top and we're like, it looks like a diamond, it looks like a gemstone.
It does.
Look, it's vanity candy. It's eye candy for the vanity.
It really is, and I think it's a low-key flex if you are picking these up. Maybe you're hosting something coming up. You could set one of these at every single dining seat. If you are hosting a dinner party or something like that at your house, or maybe bridesmaids gifts. I'm in another wedding this year,
really?
Aaron. One of my best friends got married. Last year I was her maid of honor. This year another one of my best friends is getting married. I'm a bridesmaid. And how cute would this be for little bridal bags, right?
It's a perfect little thank you as well because it's small and yet it's transportable. If you're looking for a fragrance, imagine that. The big ones like this is the big bottle. Maybe you want to pack something much smaller, much more accessible.
Right.
This for your gym bag, for work. Maybe it's a desk at work, that drawer where you just keep a little something. Where you're like, hey, you know what? I just want to do a little refresh before I go into this meeting, before I go to lunch, before I leave and go to happy hour. But maybe this becomes the one that you pack for travel. It packs away perfectly from luggage to a handbag, but the look, the fragrance, Donatella Versace's favorite 3 florals on the planet exist at the heart. So what are you getting there? You get the lotus, you get the magnolia, you get the peony melding together. So it's a white floral bouquet, but the raspberry. Note where the raspberry went. It went from the top. And I always look at this. I look at top, middle, and base notes as past, present, and future. The future, it's ephemeral, it's fleeting, it's just out of reach, but it'll be here in a second. The heart notes, that's where we exist, that's where we live, that's where we make our memories. But your memory, that bank exists in the base notes, so it gives a foundation to the meaning of life.
It's so good, everybody. I only have about 300 of these left to go around. Average order is 2 right now, so only 150 of you left that can get multiples. Free shipping is going to get this home. And oh yeah, we kept that value pay in there as well. So you bring it home for a value pay of $8.99. This is one of our all-time best sellers here in our entire fragrance collection at ShopHQ. You guys are loving it once again right now. Beautiful display where you have this out. I love that pop of pink. It's a vibrant, fresh fragrance. I don't know. Let's set the mood for this one, because to me, like off the top of my head, I'm like, this might be like top-down cruising, like we're having fun, we're a little bit adventurous. How would you say?
Well, I'm thinking about the poolside as your runway.
I like
I'm thinking
that.
for that moment. Maybe it's a wedge, maybe it's a dramatic hat, maybe it's all about that pool cover-up. It's gold jewelry, though. Actually, do you know what? This might be gold and diamond jewelry. This might be the pink diamonds moment. This might be the gemstone moment.
Sorry, I was gonna
where
take
you
a
have
smell
the
again.
full look. And you know when you walk out and you have that look, the pink sunglasses moment, the Jimmy Choos of it all, and Versace.
She's got it going
The
on.
brand, the history, the runways, they're iconic. And he did something really interesting. Gianni Versace, since the inception of his design company back in 1979, the whole way through, he always kept the entire process. He owned the design, he owned the manufacturing, he owned the retailing, because he didn't want to hand it off. He didn't want to hand off the responsibility to somebody else. So he always kept everything within their control so they could bring you the full vision, the full fantasy of Versace.
Iconic. If you're shopping today and you're saying, yeah, I want a designer fragrance, but I'm not sure where to start, I highly recommend this. This is the best value of the entire show, everybody. You bring it home for under $18. Your value pay is still activated for you, so break up those payments. Get additionals, though. Most of you guys are getting 2s and 3s, but I only have about 100 people left who can pick up multiples. A lot of you are also shopping online right now.
Good.
So head to shophq.com and see what else you can scoop up. Coming up next hour, Melissa Miner has new fashion
her.
finds 15 minutes away. Isn't she the best?
I love and adore Melissa. Well, and she has a really great, it's ivory and black, right? I think it's that dress.
Yep, you're right.
That is such a fabulous dress.
The today's top deal.
Right?
It
looks
is
like summer
incredible.
in the Hamptons. Oh, the
It's
shoe.
easy styling.
That loafer right there,
Oh,
the
did you have
Journey
these
Red.
earlier?
Oh, did we have them? I wouldn't get off of them. I spent so much time because I love these 10 colors. There's 3 different textures here. We have suede, we have smooth, we also have almost an exotic look to it. That's a very exciting shoe.
Oh my goodness, the excitement continues with Victor and Rolf Flower Bomb. This day only price. You're bringing it home for under $120. The packaging here immediately, I think, is just so cool and fabulous. Your sale price today, do I have the right? Oh. Is $119.95. I had a little oopsie moment. I had the wrong card up on your It happens, you know,
Oh,
it's
for
live
sure.
TV.
Oh, absolutely.
$19.99.
Oh, if I had a nickel for every time I've done something, it's
Free shipping on everything here. Without further ado,
Yeah.
Aaron, let's get into this fragrance.
It's the original. So Victor and Rolf is really cool. They're based in the Netherlands. The
There we go.
only design brand that we bring you from Amsterdam. They're disruptive. I know Aaron Newberg loves this brand. It's very fashion forward.
It is.
Very fashion forward. The runways, they're exclusive. It's very hard to find anything except their fragrances because typically it's very esoteric. But this one, this is cool. So you get that grenade-shaped bottle to emphasize the effusion of florals on the inside. Now, the best way I would equate this one, sometimes you walk into a wedding reception, you smell all those big centerpieces, but this one, you're holding the bouquet. The bouquet is right there, very present, very light in its mood. Now, you do get the bergamot, you get jasmine, you get tea. It is green tea at the top. You get orchid notes. This is a different type of orchid, so think a light pink, think a white orchid, but the base, this is cool. So we moved the centrifolia rose down to the base, patchouli. I have a feeling you're going to love this fragrance.
Let me take a smell.
Based on everything you've described,
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, this is the one for me. This
It's a
is
little
probably my
juicy.
next one. It is. It
Yeah.
does have a juiciness to it.
Right
You're
at the
so
top.
right. Yeah, I mean, this is absolutely gorgeous. And it's $119.95 to get it home. I love when we do talk about branding on something that is so iconic and fashion forward, as Erin just said here. Victor and Rolf. So something that you may or may not know about me is I love designer fashion.
Yes.
And I collect it. Like, I went to Rodeo Drive once and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go do something fun. But all of the designer fashion that I have in my closet right now, guess what, Erin?
What?
It sits there. It sits there. I don't get to wear it. So when you talk about a brand like Victor and Rolf, this is a brand that you get to wear every single day.
Well, and there's pieces that we treasure, there's pieces that we savor, but your fragrance, I want you to use every spray in this bottle. The reason why, it lives on you. It lives in your world, in your moments. This one's very cool. If you get the iconic box, you get the iconic bottle. There's a wax seal right around the hang tag. And I want to show you that because it's a very cool little element, but the difference is all made in the details here. So you get the little hang tag right there that's going to be embossed with Victor and Rolf. On the inside, you get a light pink color. I would say juicy florals versus light and powdery.
You're right.
This is not the light and airy. This is one that has body, that has sort of a voluptuous quality to it without being heady.
Yeah, I love that. It's a very confident fragrance here too. I think that it's a woman who really knows who she is, who walks in the room unapologetically, who might be the life of the party when she walks in. It's still not over the top though. So when I make that comparison, I don't want you to think, oh, it's going to be too much for me. It's perfectly balanced, just like a fine fragrance should be, but it is definitely noticeable right there as those juicy florals that Erin just pointed out. On your value pay, it's $19.99. How many do we have left to go around right now, producer Jack? How many left do we have to go around now? Oh, 3 dozen only.
Good.
You're saving 20% off of your everyday ShopHQ price. This is a very, very interesting scent as well with the bergamot and the tea on top.
I'm just over here soaking in the Tom Ford.
We're gonna come back to that.
Are we?
We're gonna go back to that.
Good.
Jack, can we do a nice little end on our Tom Ford while we we're just putting that right in here as well.
Also, do you see what Kathy and Ryan Johnson have coming up tonight? They have some very fun Invicta watches. Oh, did you see the turquoise? So you're wearing all the turquoise.
I am wearing, I'm living my best turquoise life right now. Sam B.
Yes.
He's here for a visit. I'll be with him tomorrow, but I believe his shows, do they start tonight?
7 p.m. Eastern time tonight. So today's top deal, I think, is launching later tonight. Have you seen Victoria Wick's turquoise collection?
No, I haven't.
I love her. I feel like she's my little love affair here at the network. I love her style. She's a real artist. She's a painter. She's an author.
My goodness.
Her book is on my desk if you want to read it.
I should probably take a read. I know you just sideswiped my denim jacket. That's available from Christopher and Banks. Add that to your purchase of the today's top deal, the perfect t-shirt dress. Shop at shophq.com. That is how you can shop online. But don't forget, if you're picking up a new signature fragrance from the hour, you have got to add in our Versace mini right here. It's under $18. Average order is 4 on those minis.
I like the way you shop.
And you have the BOGO on our mini as well. Get
How do we
additionals
still
home
have
for
her left?
$8.99.
I'm so surprised it's still here.
I know, run before it sells out on that Versace. And make sure you're checking out of your carts. I always try to give you that reminder as we come up to the top of the hour. Now we're gonna get into Dolce & Gabbana Devotion. 2 size choices here that are gonna be available for you. Whether you want the, what do we have on this? The 1.7 ounce or the 3.4 ounce. So you're looking at either $124 or $134. Value pay gets that home for $20 and change or $22 and change. This is back by demand. Everybody had been loving that larger size originally when we had this. We had to bring it out in our show today.
Decadent all the way. It's a Devotion collection. It's really fun because this collection from Dolce & Gabbana, we had sunglasses once upon a time. The pieces from this collection, highly embellished. A lot of bejeweled details to them. If you remember years and years ago, we had a Dolce & Gabbana frame with the raised, the puffed heart on the side. This is from that same collection, but here we get the current fragrance. This one, the mood behind it, she's not shy. This is not a wallflower fragrance, certainly. It's big, it's round, it's very well filled out, but the notes. I want to get these two. Candied citrus, so it's candied lemon peel. You also get the orange blossom, and the orange blossom fills the center. The vanilla. The vanilla in the base, give it warmth, give it wonder, give it familiarity as well. To me, this one, and I want your thoughts on this, if you've experienced product candy, this one's going to feel very familiar.
Okay, I just love the packaging here as well. It is warm, it's alluring. This is what I would call kind of an intoxicating scent when you smell this one with all of those notes. Yep. It is.
Slightly gourmand.
I do smell the gourmand in here for sure. So it's decadent, right? It has that great warmth to it. Your choice, whether you want the smaller bottle or the larger. Now, the larger is always more popular here. 3.4 ounces on that one, and your price today is $134. But get it home for under 22 or under 23 on your value pay. 2 minutes to shop on this one. Packaging, they nailed it as well. Don't shop elsewhere. Look at this, look at that price comparison, $156. We are giving you the extra savings here at ShopHQ. You have value pay, which they don't have anywhere else.
True.
And you also have your 30-day money-back guarantee, which they wouldn't offer you anywhere else.
Well, I would say this one's really cool because it is vanilla, but I would equate it more to like that 5-star creme brulee. You know, when they bring it out to a perfect dinner, and they bring out that creme brulee. Just right. They set it in front of you, and you take the spoon, and you crack that sugar on the top of it.
That's my favorite moment.
That was a fun little transition. I love that. Oh my gosh.
Wait, can we do that again?
It's exquisite. It's very fun. If you are a fan of vanilla, this one has a lot of it. It has a heavier dose of it. This is not the store in the mall where you walk by and you're like, oof, just vanilla, and it's like too artificial, it's too chemical. There's more of a pure version here. There's more of an integrity to the original. The raised heart on the glass bottle, stunning. The sizes here, if you are getting 1.7 ounce, that's about a year's worth. If you get the bigger one, I'm guessing it's about 2.5 years, 1 to 2 sprays per day. For seasonality, I want to touch on this. So right now, yes, spring, summer, go into the warmer parts of fall, maybe even winter, but I would stick to daytime.
All right, less than 30 to go around in the larger size every single time we bring that out. It is a hot seller. It's a super luxe brand. I know I haven't taken these off of my nose the entire hour.
You like that one, I can tell, yeah.
I think this one might be,
okay.
Well, I've had a couple of favorites,
yes.
But this might be the one that's coming home today. And I just put in my very first ShopHQ
What did you buy? What did you buy?
I bought a lot.
Yes.
I bought a lot of fashion.
We got time.
A lot of Kate and Mallory.
Okay.
I got my first Stefano piece.
Which one? What'd you get?
The Pedally.
Oh, I
the
love the
16-inch Pedally. I'm so excited to get it home.
Good choice on length, too. Yeah.
Thank you. I thought I
yeah.
wanted something that was going to sit a little bit higher I could wear every day.
Perfect.
Okay,
yeah.
I'm glad you think so. And today I might be getting that Dolce & Gabbana right along with all of you guys at home. We have to go back to Tom Ford. I'm going to get right out of the way and let Aaron get to it because nobody does it better than him. It's a this day only. And how many left to go around now, Jack?
Uh-oh.
We are about to drop below 3 dozen. Aaron, tell us.
The original. There's nothing else like it. And truly, when I say that, there is nothing else like Tom Ford Black Orchid. Years and years ago, I would go over to a friend's house. We're getting ready to go out on a Friday, Saturday night, and her place was always just lavished in Tom Ford Black Orchid. And you know, you walk in, whether it's a wave or a whisper of it, it has a magic behind it. In 2006, he went from Gucci. He put Gucci back on the map in the late 90s.
Yeah.
He launched his eponymous brand in 2006, Tom Ford, the epitome of taste, the epitome of the artist's artist, jet set luxury. It's the best way I can always come down to explain his brand. He's an American designer, and he's been in all the big houses, the top houses. This fragrance, this is the one. He wanted to capture that impossible flower. A black orchid does not technically exist, not a true black orchid, but the luxury of this one, it's painted in at the edges with all of these components, jasmine, black currant, juicy mandarin. But to me, the middle notes. The Leopoldii orchid comes through. It has like a chocolatey velvet quality to it, spicy notes, lotus, the base. I love the base because of the vetiver, the patchouli, and the incense, but that Mexican dark chocolate, rich.
Oh, it's so good. It's refined. It's sophisticated. It is the polished man or woman who walks into the room and they have just that look going on from head to toe. You are going to be in love and obsessed with this scent if you have not tried it already, but get it while it is still here and available. You have a depth to this. You have a warmth to this scent, some spiciness, the incense. I always go for that fragrance profile myself, something that has a little bit of kick or spice to it. So if that's you at home, then this is one that you need to have in your collection. It is available at a value pay of under $40. Get it home. We only have 30 left to go around, and this is the only designer fragrance show that we have today. So if you want it, lock it in while we have this savings, while we have this value here and available for you. Under $40 gets it home to you on that value pay with free shipping. And if it's not for you, 30-day money-back guarantee, but I'm sure that you are absolutely going to fall in love. Yeah, pair that with some of the Invicta right there, too. I think that's the perfect pair.
Got a little plug for Kathy's show tonight with Brian Johnson. This one, I bought mine here. It's at the back of my tray because I want that foundation. I always want it there. You know when you find home base, if this is home base for you, it doesn't ask for attention, it just gets attention. I'm so happy. You're gonna get a lot of compliments with this one. Big congrats.
Oh my goodness, Aaron, this hour went so fast.
Thank you,
I have
Hannah.
so enjoyed. I always learn from you, our fragrance and luxury expert here. When are you back?
Tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern Time with Victoria Wick.
All right, and I'll see you at 9 a.m. Eastern Time.